Yes. Okay. So yes, welcome back to another live, guys. So my video, let me just check. Yes. Okay. I should be audible. My screen should be streamed, and yes, we are good and we are live, right? So yes, welcome back to another live, guys. And for those of you who are new here, we do this on daily basis every day at 3:45 p.m. without fail. We try and come here, we try to analyze what has happened in the market today, right? So we do this by uh, analysis such as the option chain OI data. We also look at we do some chart reading as well. We mark our support and resistance levels, and we try and also predict what happens on the next day, right? So for those of you who have been joining here regularly, welcome back. Make sure you hit that like button to motivate our team more and more to bring out um, more content and to make our product as well better, right? And yes, I think huge milestones at Stolo also, as we were discussing. You'll get to see that in the coming days, and a lot of updates also, right? So yes, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any live, right? So yes, we shall quickly get into today's video. Right before that, so this complete live, or the idea behind this live, is to not provide any calls or tips. We do not do that. This is purely for educational purposes, right? And before you guys do take any trades, make sure you consult your financial advisor. Yes. So with that, we shall get into the markets today, right? So this is our last week. If I'm not wrong, 25th should be our um expiry, right? 25th is, do we have an, okay, yeah. 25th is our monthly expiry. This will be the last week for the May expiry, right? And yes, and we shall quickly be getting into June expiries as well. So yes, so this being the last week, also it will be very exciting. Um I think today the markets, at least towards the end, looked on a very good rise, right? So I think we can directly look at it here itself on how the markets have looked today. Bank Nifty opened high, came back down, and almost ended around 44,000, right? And 44,000 was a very good resistance. I look at Nifty a little more downwards, but again went back up by the end of the day, right? So yes, we should quickly get into the charts as well. Let us, okay, we shall start with Nifty today. I think we usually start with Bank Nifty, if I'm not wrong. But yes, Nifty today opened and crossed 18,200 level. But as this was the opening, so usually in the first 15-20 minutes, at least until 9:45 or 10, there's no real idea about what could happen today, right? So you generally you would wait and understand only after that specific time, right? So at 9:15, if you take a decision that okay, as soon as it crossed 18,200, that it would fly up, it wouldn't usually work that way, right? Because in the same 5 minutes, by 9:20 itself, it had come back. Down to almost 19,000, almost 20 points, right? And then it went completely down until 18,100, which acts as a support zone, right? So you look at it, 18,100 did act as a very good support, but towards the end, see, this is when you are bullish, right? So 18,200, when it really neatly crosses, is when you are very bullish about the market. So I think it ended around 18,240. So breaking, let me just check which level. 18,240. Yeah. So 18,240 was completely based on price action analysis, right? So for that, to understand why we have drawn 18,240, you will have to see the previous videos as well, right? And also, if anyone have taken trades today or is carrying over trade to all the way from today till Monday, make sure you put it in the comments and also let me know why you have taken that specific trade, right? It can not only be, does not have to be only indices, it can also be any of the equity FNO, right? So yes, you can always let me know in the comments about that. But yes, coming back here, we saw 18,200 being broken completely, which was a very good resistance, and 240 is our next zone, right? Which I'm assuming that it will break and move up. So only once it does clearly break and move up, we know that okay, market is going to head a little more higher, right? And why I'm a little more bullish on the market is because of Bank Nifty's chart as well, which we shall come to quickly. So these are our levels, right? And yeah, we'll quickly look at the OI as well, Nifty analysis. Let me just go to the option chain. We can try and understand. Yes, expiry is right. Yes, you look at it here, we already get directly 18,000 and 18,500, right? Almost very far from each other. Okay, this is 82 lakhs, 79.5 lakhs, right? But if you look at it, almost all the resistance, it's not a very majority that it is very strong, right? Because if you look at it at 18,300, we have around 80 lakh, 18,400 we have around 80 lakh, and 18,500 we have around 80 lakh, right? Similarly on the put side as well, we have around 70 lakh at 18,100, another 70 lakh at around 18,000. And you look at it, there has been addition on both sides, right? Only I think a small 1.4 lakh at 18,300. I think that's because of that should be because of the around the end the bull run that was there in Nifty charts, right? What we saw, but yes, so 18,000, 18,500. These are strong support and resistance for sure, but they're very far away, right? And there's no clear picture because almost every level has that specific amount of OI, right? So if you look at it, people on both sides have added, but then a little more on the call side, which tries to say that it will be below these certain levels, right? So kind of mixed signals, at least because you look at it towards the end of today, you saw a very good bullish run, but there isn't. What do you call, on the OI side, you see addition on both sides as well, and call a little more, right? So it does not still give a clear picture on okay, if will it move up or down, right? It looks a little more sideways, where all the traders are still figuring out which side it can go, right? You look at let's just quickly come to open interest as well. Open interest, yes. So these are the levels that we saw today. So this is the addition, right? So we saw 18,100 and 18,000, 18,000 and 18,100, a lot of put addition, right? So put addition, nothing but it will, the traders are expecting it to stay above 18,000 and 18,100 level. Whereas even on the upper side, you look at the resistances, 18,400, 18,500 also have very high resistances, right? Telling that it would stay below this level. You look at this range is where from 18,200 to 400 is where people are still a little more confused because of the end run as well, and it could be headed that direction itself, right? So yeah, not again, it's mixed signals, right? Not a complete clear picture like how we have seen in the previous days as well. But yes, coming to PCR, zero point 0.9, it should have increased if I'm not wrong. Let me just quickly open 18th May so that we know, okay, which side PCR has moved, right? Sorry about that. Yes, zero point 0.6. So it was 0.6 to 0.9, which is moving towards a more bullish sign, right? So that's what PCR says. Above 1 is what we would get a clear picture, or 1 and above is when we know, okay, for sure it's a complete bullish sign. But again, zero point 0.9 is towards the edge itself, right? That's why Nifty, I'm feeling it to be a little more sideways opening, at least on Monday, where the traders do figure out which side the market should go. But yes, that you would get to know only based on the opening OIs, right? So at least of today, I think hopefully if no news is coming out, this should be the case. But Saturday, Sunday to 48 hours, a lot can happen, right? Obviously, you're all of you are traders, so yes. So that is Nifty. Now, quickly coming to the Bank Nifty charts, right? Let me just open this. Bank Nifty futures again. Bank Nifty, if I'm not wrong, we have headed very close to 44,000, and let me just zoom out a level. This is a very important level, right? 44,000 is something which we have not very clearly broken out of, at least in the past weeks, right? You look at it here again, we were playing around 44,100 from 15, 16. Again, we came back close on 18th May, but we did not break it completely, right? And today, again, we are at 44,000 level. This is almost the third or fourth time that we are there now. And I so yeah, until again, so we do not consider the opening, right? So the opening might show us a little more bullish view, but it can come down as well. So until we get a clear, very bullish candle, and after at least 9:45, if we are headed above 44,000, then we know we are going a lot more higher, right? And you look at it from 140 towards the end of the day, almost I'm assuming every candle should be uh, a higher high. So let me just quickly convert it to 15 minutes. We should be seeing that, right? So yes, 15 minutes candle from one, every candle was right above the other, making new highs, right? So yes, very bullish towards the end. So 44,000, again, a very major level for us, as we just saw. Above that is when we would be completely bullish, right? At least due to the last bull run, I mean, last 2 hours bull run that we saw in the markets at Friday end, that is, I think 2 3 hours ago, 1 hour ago, but yes, 1 hour ago we saw that, right? So that's why it looks very strong. But yeah, we shall come to the OI data as well and try and see what exactly or where exactly the OI is being added, right? So PCR again 1.1, which gives us a little more bullish sign. So Bank Nifty at least is giving more clear signs, right? Nifty, we could see that okay, there weren't any very clear signs at least. Let me just 1 second. So yes, as I said, if you did take any trades or if you are planning any trades, make sure you put it in the comments below as well, and with the reason why you are taking such a trade, right? So yeah, 43,000 and 44,500. Okay, yes. So 44,500 again, very less OI, right? And 43,500, 27.9 lakh. Again, I feel it's not very I think the traders do not really know where we are currently headed, right? Because again, you look at it on the call side, we see 4 lakh, 9 lakh, 3.7 lakh. Everywhere there is a call addition. Similarly, on the put side as well, right? So that clearly says that, okay, the traders are not completely sure of the market direction as well. And we wouldn't know until Monday morning at least, right? So Monday morning OI change will clearly tell us, and it's 48 hours, a lot could change as well, right? So again, Monday I'm looking at a more sideways market where there will be a tough competition between the call side and the put side. But yes, coming to open interest as well in Nifty Bank or Bank Nifty. Yes, so we see a little more addition towards 43,800, 43,700. So that is the only thing telling us that the market is a little more bullish, right? Again, not very strong as well. And you look at it here, 44,300 has the highest on the call side, I mean, on the resistance side, right? Again, not very strong. So we should see uh, that as well. But yeah, PCR giving us a sign of what do you call a little more bullish sentiment on the market And yes, so we look at it here, 43,500 and 44,500, right? Almost 1,000 points there where the support and resistance are. Until at least between that, it's still not very clear, right? So yes, so that was our market analysis for today. At least both the markets looking a little uh, giving mixed signals, right? Not completely sure. I feel a little bullish, at least in the markets, as it shows, but because of the fight between the call side and the put side, it looks a little more sideways opening, at least, right? We shall get to know that on Monday. And yes, you can, as usual, you can always put in your prediction in the comments. Make sure you tell us if you're predicting Monday would be uh, a more bullish run, a more bearish run, or a more sideways market, right? You can put that in the comments, and it would be very helpful if you could put in why as well, right? So you give the reason, it would obviously help other traders as well. But yes, as usual, thank you so much for joining in. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any live videos, right? And as usual, thank you so much for joining, and hope you have a great weekend ahead.